Welcome back to RuneScape League's Catalyst. We're going to be going on a questing spree, but we're also going to be intermingling that with dailies, weeklies, hourlies. Not really too many weeklies, depending on the time here, but plenty of hourlies here with the Wilderness Flash events. This one is prayer related. There's also enemies I want to try to avoid. Ghost, later rest ghost. This is little guys. And then everybody else is fighting stuff. We're just going to not worry about that. Just lay things to rest, get some ectoplasm here. We only need 15. Fighting this stuff gives 3. Well, just click on the little ghosty guys, only gives 1. Well, that's okay. In theory, we could probably do some combat with other people actually taking the aggression. We should probably try to avoid that. Gonna get plenty of prayer experience here. Should be alright. The bonus for winning the event should still be the same. Almost didn't make it there. Too many people teleported out once they finished their personal allotment. Because you can technically get rewards if it finishes while you're gone. There is 48,000 prayer XP. This is up to 50 prayer. Not too bad. And the sack contains obelisk shards, wyvern bones, bloodlead seeds. It's something. Another hour or two later, divination event. 28,000 XP brings us to 41 divination. And the reward time. Salamanders, chinchompas, seeds, meat. It is evil tree time out in the wilderness. The one where everybody shows up and there's so many people that it doesn't even show them all at the screen on the same time. My goodness. Got a few farming levels, a good chunk of woodcutting levels. Now we're finishing up with some fire-making levels. And also, all the rewards for doing all this. Already gotten 2 sacks. We're going to get another one and a very one. And just levels while we're actually just doing it anyways. We have achieved what we needed to. We can finish it up here. Just the absolute sea of people coming for these rewards. And the wild thing is that the rewards for actually doing these events were actually nerfed. So it would have been even stronger. Which is pretty wild. Wild events. Okay. Yeah, just finished grabbing this kindling. Getting the little amounts of experience for just continuing to help. Want to make sure the event completes. Definitely people are more invested in having this one actually fully complete, because that's how you get the best rewards. It's a thought. I got 25 fire making. We're gonna be able to do some more fire making and woodcutting stuff too here. Keep on getting more levels in various skills here. I think there is one for Hunter. That could be a good one to do. Because we do not have a high Hunter level. It's also another option we could do for getting some Hunter XP. There's lots of things we could do. We still have the entire rest of the league of things to do. And like 900 tasks left or something. Something like that. It does mean we've completed over 200 tasks already though, so. Mostly easier ones though, so it's something. Okay. And it should be finishing up here. We vastly exceeded the amount we needed to, so it's great. And it's over. I deposit it. See what fire-making level we're gonna get here. Get hit by a root, it's fine. Okay. Yeah. 65, 41. Is that 26? And it's going to go to probably quite a bit. The experience of the levels here are pretty solid. And the rewards. Level 38 fire making. Alright. Open the basic ones. Get a couple different things. No ashes or anything, though. And the very wildy, we get an easy and an elite casket. That's pretty cool. That could count for some tasks, I would assume. Open that. It is Ancient Pages, Mithril Arrows. No, nothing really. I don't think that even would technically count as completing a clue. There could be stuff in here, though. Like, Rune Plate Skirt, Armored Chaps, Bat Staff, Dragon Med Helm. That's pretty good. That's a melee helmet. 60 defense, so yeah. Those don't technically count as clue scrolls. That's alright. It's things. Here is a mining event thing. See how much XP we get for this. Should be a good chunk. 115,000. Yeah, it's pretty good. That is 64 mining. And some ashes. Very good. And now, we can actually start going doing some quests. First quest on the list is New Foundations. Because we need to get up to the fort and make the fort. It's gonna be an entire thing. First up, we need to remove some zombies. We are strong enough that we should be able to manage this pretty easy. If you're really underleveled, it's more of a problem. Our food is not great, though, so we got that going against us. You know, things could be worse. There's only a couple zombies. And bop that one. And this one. And that one. And that one over there. A great spot for a fort. Once we get rid of all the zombies. There. And Bill. Hi, Bill. Can we review the beer yet? Or is that later? Bill. Not yet. The fort. It's a work in progress. Or at least it's going to be now. We need to make it, unfortunately. And that requires just so much construction. Building the workshop. Over here. Where you can see all the other people that are already kind of here. Give you a beer yet? That's a task. Thank you. 10 points. Alright. So, building the workshop requires planks and limestone, wood frames, stone wall segments. Luckily, we can make that happen right here. And get another 10 points for using the bank. Okay. So we need to trade, and we can buy planks, or we can buy logs. The logs are cheaper. We can just bring them over to the sawmill and make it happen. Turn them into planks for 10 points. And then cut them into frames. And the other part here means refined planks. Process it again. Planks, refined planks. In total, we need 96 planks. We're just gonna buy 96 logs. I also just buy these logs for fletching and fire making purposes. And through this entire process, we're gonna be getting construction experience. Then we also need to buy the limestone bricks from him and use the stone cutter to make them into the limestone wall segments. Just a lot. Go here, make the refined planks. Multiple steps, multiple construction XPs. Getting a couple levels here. That's pretty nice. Oh, yeah. We get those, then we get those. Then we turn those into these. Get through all of them. Make the frames. Do this very similar thing, make the wall segments. Then we can build the workshop. And it only takes several minutes to painstakingly construct. One tippy tap at a time. Oh, there you go. And 40 construction. If only that was all of it. We still have all the walls. We also need to go to find people for the fort here. Lots of things to consider. Problems. 328 limestone bricks cut into 82 stone wall segments, and also 20 planks is enough to get us everything we need for making the walls here. That's not gonna quite work. 10 and 6. Blueprints. Make each wall section, the gates, 12 different pieces here, each of which takes a while. And so in total, depending on how fast you do it, hour-ish of construction. At least it's decent XP. Let's build this entire place. My goodness. 45 minutes later. That is new foundations complete. 30 points. Now we have here. Need to continue on the whole fort quest line and making more bits of this later. Did get 65 construction though, so that counts for a lot. Wild. Next quest, Tree Gnome Village. Getting experience, unlocking transportation options. If you pick the Mushroom Fairy teleporting relic, you don't get to do this quest. So either do that before that, that's much earlier in the relic tiers, so we're getting more experience for our efforts here. That's worth something. We wouldn't even call that a boss fight, really. We got the orbs back. We did it. And that's basically quest complete. Sultana and Tanya. There you go. Get some experience from this. And also necklace. We're not going to use 91,000 attack XP. That is 51 attack. 40 and 50. Just all in a row there. So we can kind of just skip straight to the rune halberd that we have. It's pretty good. Not really any reason to equip the adamant. I guess technically at this point, no reason to even purchase it. Adamant halberd. Rune halberd. Other stats, still a little low, obviously. But with 50 attack, that's pretty solid. We can go do some other quests that were nearby there. Like the fight arena. Probably could have tried to safe spot the Hellhounder, whatever. Didn't bother. Only took half my damn shell anyways. There's 30 points for completing this quest. Also gets us 57 attack and 35 thieving. That's getting very close to 60. What do you think about that? 50 quest points is actually what the task was. And that does mean we can go to Varrock and get our next dice here. That's gonna be another 250,000 coins, which will be nice for the whole we're about to get 60 attack business. Any other good attack quests we could do? I think something. Some other ones give some speed too. At any rate, open the shop, claim all the rewards, roll the magic dice, get 250,000 coins, and a fun hat. Okay. How about... I'm not sure. Demon Slayer. Since we were in Varrock. Why not? Does some damage, has the whole shield mechanic. So that's alright. I'm gonna stand over here and not get completely obliterated. Again, probably not gonna need any food. Using cake still. Really gonna need better food at some point here. That's a problem for later. And one more hit. Technically managed to do more damage than Fight Arena, so That's something. Congratulations, Delrith. You tried your best. Complete Demon Slayer. 30 points. Also, the Vernic Wandom Book for whatever that's worth. And some experience. What am I gonna put this in? We could put it in other skills that we're not gonna get as quick. Got some range and magic XP. I go for magic for a little bit. It's only gonna be 800, so it's not really that much either. We got options. 43 magic. Wow. Wanted to get some hunter levels for what we're doing next year. When did the museum quiz here? All the mistakes are done. And that is 16,000 experience. Split between Slayer and Hunter. 37 Slayer. 25 Hunter. Pretty good. Hunter. Wilderness. Event. We caught some butterflies. It was pretty great. A lot of people tried to teleport out. We managed to still finish it, which is good. Oh boy. And this is going to give us a whole bunch of Hunter levels. Enough to get 80 points. I'm getting over the 1,000 total level. All the way to 39 Hunter. Not too shabby. Sack reward is more ashes. Okay. Let's see about that. We just teleport to the bank here. Could look to see if we have better bank options, but this is fine. We need to scatter ashes. We already scattered some previously, and now we have more. I think this is enough. It's also very specifically scatter. So, this is what we can do. Nice chunk of prayer XP. 500 each. Can't complain about that. 51 prayer. And after we're done scattering, we can actually use these on altars and things. Or whatever. This is just the necessary part for this. I think this also just caps out at 100 also, so that'd be good. 52 prayer. Could now smite something, I guess. That's probably a diary task or whatever. Area task, whatever you want to call it. 9 more. And there you go. And bam. 30 points. Hooray. Divination event. Everybody gets levels. See all the level fireworks. 7 more levels. We're now level 49 divination. Yep. And the loot sack, because that's also something we get. It is things. I don't know if I'm really more for here for the experience, I guess. The sacks are nice now. Yeah. Evil Tree event. Everyone's here. Lots of rewards, lots of levels. 68 farming, 49 woodcutting, 47 fire making. Bop, bop, bop. Bop. Brawling Gloves Prayer. Okay. Sure. Next quest down. Witch's House. Boss was not much of a fight. Got 40 constitution from the fight, but turning it in is going to get us to 48 and 10 points. Next up, the Grand Tree. Oh no, it's a black demon. Actually does a little bit of damage. Do we enough to actually make me do anything? Probably not. Map. Map. Rune Halberd. Not too bad. We win. And then just a little rock finding. And that's quest complete. Let's finish talking. Let's have access to this mine here if we cared about that. 5 quest points though. There are more quest point related tasks also. That's something. Magic XP. Gets us to 46. Agility XP, 49. And combat XP lamp. We could just put this into attack and just get there, but we're gonna be getting that soon enough here anyways. Let's get some more magic XP. Oh, 57. Now we can alch stuff. That's great. Also gets us to 60 combat. So we go do Reaper assignments, I guess, but not really. Should have access to War's Retreat now. That's something. Let's just keep on continuing here. Do Monk of Madness. That'll be all the XP we could hope for. What was that? 10 points. Make use of either an Auto Heater, Gem Bag, Herbicide, Bone Crusher, or Charming Imp. That's because we got the Tool Belt auto fill thing. So technically, we have some of those that exist. Yeah, look at that. Want to crush some bones with the Bone Crusher? Could. View the Bone Crusher settings. Bone Crusher. Herbicide, Charming Imp. Picking up stuff, breaking other things. Get some XP from that. Okay. So we picked up a charm, and that got us 10 points. Magic. Why not upgrade our armor for Monkey Madness? Full adamant. Also got 40 defense. It was only like 100 XP or something. 30 points. Full adamant. Looking great. 96 points in this cache. Pretty good. 127,000 XP. 57 divination. And a diviner's part. Look at that. Wild. Only 85 points in this cache. Still good for 170,000 divination XP then. Level 63. Technically, we have like 20 points extra we could do another cache, but probably not. Some better food might also help. So we're gonna grab some swordfish from this shop here. And come back and get more if we need to. Could also actually get fishing cooking up, but we'll do that later. Recharged in some prayer. There's 30 points for 500 prayer points at once. Since we're above 50 prayer. Yay. Boss battle time. See how much of a fight it even is. Oh no! Another demon. This time of a jungly variety. Stab you. Okay. Wake you. Yep. Easy enough. The food was more useful for the tunnels, really. That was still quite the mess. Well, that's alright. Stand outside of melee distance. How's that for an idea? It's something. And ultimate ability, yeah. Eh. So let's attack with melee. Whatever. That is a constitution level. So that's something. Neat. We have to put our stuff away to pick up all the rewards here. So it just dumps us on Apatol. Wild stuff. And that is quest complete. Best rewards are upstairs for claiming the experience from Dara. This is up to 66 quest points. Not bad either. Dara, I want my XP. We don't necessarily need to put the XP into attack, but it's going to help us getting closer to the next upgrades and stuff. Let's begin. Focus on attack and defense. Be good for defense at least. Regularly 110,000 XP, and we get 8 times, so should be pretty good. There you go. 16 strength levels, 10 constitution, 8 attack, and 21 defense. This is to 66 attack, 59 constitution, 56 strength, 61 defense. Not all that. That is some upgrades we can go get. Armor upgrades. We'll just wait until we have more of the mining and smithing going. We can get this dragon halberd though. It is 325,000 coins, which is a bit. But it's totally worth it. Upgrades. That's upgrades. Our gear is amazing. Anyways. The next quest that we finished is You Are It. Specifically been seeing this one in the list of tasks to do for 10 points. But also, some other really good stuff. Like some clue scrolls, which we could totally go do. Puzzle casket. Puzzly. Can I open this? Probably. And just had some rewards in here. Room. Puzzle solver. Alt 1. Something something. Zami cloak. I mean, can we wear that? We didn't really have a cape before. It's something, I guess. But the real reward, and what we're going to be doing this for, besides the 10 points, I guess, is this old necklace. It lets us find treasure. Should require 50 dungeoneering, but if you know where to go, you can just get it. Over here at Fenconstrain's castle, another quest we haven't done yet. Dig with the necklace to get 80,000 dungeoneering experience. Would typically be 10,000 with the 8 times, and that is 47 dungeoneering. Wild. And that's not even the half of it. Another piece can be found here near the temple at Paradomus. One tile south of the pillar at the bottom of the stairs to the beacon. One tile south of the southern pillar to the bottom of the stairs. One tile south of the in-between it. Should be somewhere here. The beacon. This is the beacon. Just south of the pillar at the bottom of the stairs. South of this pillar? Or is it on the map? This is part of the difficulty of being there. One tile south of the pillar. It's around here somewhere. Dig. Just on the map here. We'll find it. It was here. For another 80,000 XP. Dungeoneering, 54. And that's the half of it. Now we have to get 2 more. Next one's here in Catherby. At some point here. Between the flowers, by the tree. 80,000 XP. 58 dungeoneering. And the last one we can do is here in Draenor. 80,000 XP. That is 61 dungeoneering. We got a complete lack of dungeoneering tokens, but that's at least a start, I guess. And since we're here, how about Vampire Slayer? The vampire was very weak. I killed the vampire. Wow. 30 points for getting that quest done. And combat XP lamp. Let's put this one ranged. Up to 46. Lots of levels here. Druidic Ritual is not required to start Herblore. That's very quick. Get some Herblore XP. And some herbs or something for the reward. Just some nice quick stuff. Ultimately, we don't need to do every quest, but a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's alright. A couple of just easy things around here at the start. There is ingredients to make 15 potions. Okay. If we were to go ahead and make these 15 potions, we can get some Herblore XP. And we also get to clean the Guams, which is something. Could have just skipped that whole getting a couple Guams to clean earlier. Plus 10, clean 10 of any herb. You leave us up to 200. That's quite a few more. Got some vials of water, got some eyes of newt in here somewhere. It's only attack potions, so it's not exactly the most impressive of Herbal XP. Even just mixing the potions is 8, which is something. I'll take Herbal XP I can get here. Eventually, Herblore is not going to be too big of a deal. Once we have some herb seeds and plant those and figure out what secondaries we're going to use. Overall, should be pretty good. What is not good is the bank currently. It's a mess. Where are Eyes of Newt? There's some. Attack potions. Now giving 200 XP each. That's just ticking up on our make 200 potions task here. Brilliant stuff. Okay. 2 more guams here. Not quite 36. That's alright. Another Taverley area quest. Here is Wolf Whistle. Look at that. Giant ball Pertinger. Save the guy from the soup. Then he runs away. Get ourselves some summoning stuff. Which is something we haven't even remotely started here. Literally had 1 summoning. We'll do a little bit of summoning here. Might as well. We're gonna get our rewards here. It's gonna be good for summoning. And he's off. Alright. That is quest complete. And 80 points for getting 75 quest points. Summoning Lamp. This is up to 14. Look at that. That is 30 points for all skills level 5 and all skills level 10. So basically, that was 140 points. And the Iron Trophy tier. Amazing. We have 275 gold charms here, though. So we definitely do something with that. We have a few more in here, too. We really need to sort this bank. Anyways. We can also do some quests that are required for future quests, which are required for future quests, etc., etc. Like Gertrude's Camp. A few bits there. And a little bit of cooking spear or something. Maybe. Cooking lamp. There we go. 32 cooking. Wow. Claren's little helper here. Sulphanim stuff. Should give us access to more Sulphanim stuff. Some experience. That is 9 thieving, 3 agility, and 3 woodcutting levels. Just everything adds up here. And a cat speak amulet. And yep. A few random things here. Grabbing our Wicked Hood, which we can activate to teleport to, I guess, just the air rune altar right now. Make some air runes or whatever other kinds of runes here. By taking the essence out of here. Let's try essence, make some runes. That is plus 30 for crafting 100 runes. 30 points. Also just some essence. It's also a potentially useful thing. I'm gonna just bring a bunch of essence to some other random location. Or teleport here to Lizard's Tower. Open this easy casket we got from a penguin that was in Sulphanim. There's some stuff. A lot of these are still not counting for actually doing clues or whatever. I'm not too worried about it. Anyways. I equipped an elemental battle staff to use magic to fight these skeletons. So here we are. That's 30 points. Wow. Oh no! It's a Banstream Mistress. Ow. It hurts a little bit. The minions even attack? Oh goodness. And there goes the minions. See if they do more or less damage. Took a little more damage from the minion banshees outside. And they're having a really hard time of stay inside the dungeon here, in the instance here. So that was definitely something. Smoking kills. I think I was inside of a stand there. Fascinating. Yeah. That basically completes the quest here. Have any more questions? I don't. Prayer off. Got a strength level from fighting stuff. Picked up a couple seeds from the banshees outside. We have a teleport to the Punished Slayer dungeon here on the skull, which is super convenient for this quest. Got us to the start, got us to the end. It's all pretty good. Turn this in. And this should unlock another teleport here on the skull to Simona. Okay. Simona. Pick up the cat. I always was so mad about that. Anyways. Slayer Master. Available. 30 points. And 45 Slayer. And all that. Whether or not we're going to make use of most Slayer Masters is a question. Because there's some really good ways to get some Slayer XP. It's an option, though. Need to make sure to do this during the quest. There is Pam for an uncut jade at the dig site. There's a couple tasks that are a little bit bugged and weird. And this one we were aware of. And there's an opal. Very good. Magical Butterfly event. 700 levels. Now level 48. Rewards. Salvage. We can now alch all these if we wanted to. Should have a good pile of those in the bank. Make some money. It's an option. Done. The dig site. Mining and most of the herblore is what we're looking for. There is 3 mining and 4 herblore levels. Level 40 herblore. Nice. That's something. Also a requirement. That's good. Dungeoneering. Hidden dungeon things. Pretty good. Coming in here, get some limpwort roots. Can also go to all the other ones, get some dungeoneering experience for all that. Later. Later is an option. And 80 points for equipping this U shortbow, I guess. How's that a hard task? It's like 40 range or something. You can buy it from a shop. You can buy a bunch of other things from shops and equip them, technically, for points, but this is for something we're doing. Not technically a requirement, but we're also working on here. Here is the Temple of Akov. Lucian defeated. Obviously. Totally defeated. It's gonna be fine. Range and fletching XP. A lot of range and fletching XP. 8 range levels to level 54. 32 fletching levels to level 45. It's pretty good. Death Plateau done. I'm not gonna go for the going back through the tunnels multiple times idea. We get some reward lamps though. Let's put that into summoning. Technically we're gonna get a good chunk of summoning from the charms we got, but still. Let's get some summoning XP here. Yeah. 20. And another troll quest. Troll Stronghold.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Dunstan is over here. Something like that. We got climbing boots. The 10 GP ones. So that's something. Access to a God of War's dungeon. If we had the agility or strength level. So there's that. What do I want to put these lamps in? It is a lot of experience. Anything 30 plus? I don't know. We got options, I guess. How about some agility XP? There's 80,000. It's 5 levels. Everything's just so quick. But the experience is also pretty big, so. What else we want? How about... bit of prayer. Go with some prayer. 57. Yeah. Burn. 25 willow logs. 30 points. Doing this to get to 50. Could we have put some of the XP into fire making? No. That would have not been a good choice. I question my choices anyways. So here we are. The feud. Completed. Just a whole pile of thieving XP. And blackjacks and stuff. That is 55 thieving. That's pretty good. Because we need 53 thieving for the next quest. Desert treasure. One problem though. Magic logs. Let's go get some magic logs. Targeting question for magic logs. Kadarn Rangers. There's all 12 we needed in one drop. Technically we need one more magic log for a different quest if we want to do that. But we can always come back if we need to. Also got an elite clue scroll, so that's fun. Do some clue scrolls at some point. This is absolutely not the recommended setup for desert treasure bosses. We'll see how it goes though. Bull spot, vampire tomb. Pour it out. Vampire. Check for magic. These guys have a lot of health. Which is definitely interesting. They also do damage though. For what that's worth. Eat some food. Smack out an ultimate, because why not? Yeah. It's something. Okay. Looks like we're gonna get away with it. For this one at least. But there are 3 more bosses still. And... nah. A prayer potion might have been an idea here. Gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Okay. What are we thinking about this? Also, we can't use any, like, threshold abilities here. Because the cola keeps on sapping it. We got a few fish left. It's probably fine. Just need to get through the fight. Get up all the way. It's also more of a pain to get here because we don't have a teleport. That's alright. Frozen. Can we get anticipate going? I can do something. At any rate, looks like we might win this and have enough health to survive. Also drop some food. We'll probably be okay. And super restores. Which technically we could purchase super restores. We just went ahead and made a couple regular restores. A questionable choice perhaps, but it's getting the job done. Ish. Maybe. Finish it. Finish it. There you go. Perfect. And we got all this health to work with. Don't you worry. Oh boy. Not even close. Everything's fine. Let's get out of here. Let's get the ice diamond. A lot of our other stats are also depleted. We only have regular restores, so we can fix that somewhere, somehow. And then just 2 more diamonds to get. Infinite run and the stream of movement abilities really make this a pretty simple endeavor. Again, we're just using our melee stuff. It mostly works. Went and got the ice gloves though. Makes this a little bit more reasonable. That wasn't difficult at all, obviously. Oh yeah. Another boss going down here. Unfortunately, these don't count as bosses for various boss counting things that we need, like 10 to open up the portal to War's Retreat and all that, etc., etc. There you go. Smoke diamond. Saving the easiest for last year, apparently. None of the monsters are aggressive. There's a safe spot at the end here. Come on, Zamus. We don't even really need the safe spot. Just on this rock here. You get stuck on that torch? Come on. You can do it. Or you just get stuck on a bat. That also works. Hey. Well, ain't that something? Just need to not use AoE abilities or we'd hit the bat. Classic stuff. We better watch out for phase 2 when he's going to drain our prayer when he hits us. If he can ever hit us, which he can't. So yeah. Oh, the bat moved a little bit. It's still fine. Hilarious. Alright, let's finish this up. And one sprint through a pyramid. And there's desert treasure. 30 points. Whole bunch of magic experience. Level 63. Could go get a god staff. That'd be a good thing to get from magic. I don't really currently use magic though, so it's fine. We kind of just did the thing where we would use magic. So, it's an option though. Got a Dragon Staff. Going into a shed. The world starts to shimmer. And we finish Lost City. And enter Xanaris is a hard task. All we did was go punch a tree spirit. Did switch to legacy mode to do more auto attack damage, but still. Here we are. It's Xanaris. Now we're gonna do stuff in Xanaris. After one more thing. Actually, 2 things. Still need to do Priest in Peril for quest requirements, even if you don't need to do it to actually get into Mortania. Well, there is some prayer XP. 11,000? That's something. Oh, 58. And a combat level. Woo. Use a silver sickle or a Vandus flail to grow some fungus in the swamp by casting bloom. Nope. I used a spell scroll for that. I didn't even pick up the fungus. What happened? Farming event. Much less popular, since farming is basically going to be free and the easiest experience in the world. Level 70 skill, though. 80 points for that. Yeah, that's something. And a whole bunch of lizards. Woo. And then we go back to finish our quest. Magical. Make it all fancy grotto. Nature Spirit finished. Ta-da! Lamps for crafting XP. That's some levels. Constitution, that's a level. Defense, that's a level. Yeah. Items needed for magic secateurs. Slimy eel, bunch of grapes, uncut ruby. Pretty good. Well, there's one problem with it. We need 28 fishing in order to catch the slimy eel. And so we went and just got 45 fishing from Sea Slug. That'll work. And 1400 milestone. No points for that. The Tanglefoot was also not really a boss fight. There's the Queen Secretary's returned. Fairytale Part 1 complete. And we got some experience. Didn't get us any levels. Unfortunate. Stopped by hard requirements on Fairytale 2. Here is Herblore XP from Edgar's Ruse. 88,000. That's level 52, which is still not enough. 30 points. Teleport using law runes. Yeah, that's what I did. I'm back here in the troll area for the next thing I'm doing. Just kidding. Need to do jungle potion first. On the plus side, that is a lamp for Herbal XP, 775. 6,000. Woo. 53 Herbal. Still not enough. Got a strength level from the giant rock fight. 71 farming while my arm was farming. And now, the quest is done. We get some secrets about herbs. That's good. Aha. Quest complete. And that is a hard task for 100 quest points. Also get more from May's shop. Might even have 2 in there right now. And there's also 57 Herblore. All the levels for Fairy Tale Part 2. Yep. Okay. Let's go grab some more dice. It might even be 2. We've got a lot of quest points here. We're up to 100. There's another one at 125. Probably another 150, I think. Worthwhile stuff. Although we could focus more on only the quests that actually give points and everything. That's alright. Roll the dice. It's magical. And it is 250,000 coins. Add that to the pouch. Roll again. I would argue we do have 2 spaces, because it's going to have an extra space here. That's going to be where the money goes, but still. 250,000 coins. If we get to 125, we'll get the tier 2 dice. That'd be something. Alright. We got the levels we needed. Let's go do that next quest. This time, at the star event, we're going to try fighting stuff. See what we can do. With everybody else spinning around doing their best, maybe it'll be okay. Specifically, we need to do 70,000 total damage in this giant mess of people attacking things that have hundreds of thousands of health. More AoEs would be good. Would be a helpful thing to do. Should be attacking stuff. Things constantly dying. Target cycling. Doing our best. We're attacking. And we're not getting attacked. Nowhere close to the 70,000 damage, though. It's a bit of a giant mess, honestly. You attacking? Attack the thing. Attack something. It's number of things killed, and we need to do enough total damage, which we're not. This gives us an indicator of how much stronger we need to be, at least. Guess all just depends what other people are doing. Target it, attack it. Alright. That's kind of getting there. Throw one of these in. I think we still get some rewards, just not the actual total or something. Because the team is going to succeed. It's just really hard to see what's going on. Really, really hard to see what's going on. We're up to 40,000. We're getting there. Not enough, though. Just be more on the ball with cycling to the next enemy, essentially. Almost there. Almost doable. And did not get any reward because we didn't do it. Okay, that's fine. We got the first reward. Good to see how we're doing. There's 30 league points for showing up here. I don't think this is even the right place. Well, we got 30 points and a Memoriam Crystal 15. Alright. No. All that herblore training to make this magic essence potion. I mean, not even training. Quest to get experience. Barely trained anything here. Well, there we go. Fairy Queen. Yeah. How's that? And also, we have access to fairy rings, which is used for a lot of things. Very important. Very cool. Also should get a good chunk of XP here. Ish. Not really. For the level requirements, that's really not very good. Lamp of something. What do we want? How about it requires a higher level? I'll put it in somebody if I could. Catch up cooking a little bit. Or put it in something that's actually not as good, like agility. Doesn't matter. It's only 20,000 XP. Oh, there is a level in each of these, I guess. Okay. And with that, I think we're gonna call it for the quests right now. Got a lot done. Got up to 102 quest points. There's still plenty that are league tasks and plenty of things we still need to unlock. But overall, that was a lot of questing. And we're still going to need to do some more for what I have planned for next time. Goodbye.